One thing I say about the Democrats, they are no punks like the Republicans. The Republicans, they have no backbone. They're jellybacks. Everything that you see the Democrats doing right now, the Republicans should have done that with Hillary Clinton. But the Republicans did not back Trump like the Democrats are backing each other, and like many of the Republicans, even behind the scenes, are backing the Democrats. The Democrats have the Republicans shaking in their boots. They are scared out of their wits, man. They are afraid of the Democrats. Hillary Clinton, of course, she had the FBI on her side. The Democrats had all the agencies on their side. So the Republicans really couldn't do nothing because Comey came out. The same Comey that's saying that Trump need prison time now, and he did nothing wrong. That same Comey was the one that said that they didn't find nothing with Hillary Clinton. And what little bit he did find, he said it's not punishable, right? So the same energy that the Democrats have now for Trump, and see, that's what happens when you give your enemy that much space, when you try to unite or be friends or be united with your enemies will come back later on and ultimately destroy you or make an attempt to destroy you. And right now, they are destroying Trump. They're destroying everybody that's around him, right? And when it comes to the Republicans, none of this stuff happened. They just let it flow. So I give the Democrats props because they got heart. That's one thing I say about the Democrats. They got heart and they are united. You don't find too many Democrats going against the grain, but you find a lot of Republicans and RINOs that's gone against Trump, regardless of what Hillary Clinton done, how wicked Obama was. The Democrats supported them. And the same applied for RINOs, and certain Republicans supported. So the Republicans really couldn't do much because although they were the majority, they were still the minority. See? So I got to give a shout out to the Democrats. I still think they're demons. They're demons. They're demonic. Their whole system and agenda is demonic. But one thing I give them props for, they unite. When they want something done, they will get it done. Maxine Waters actually came back to help them out. You're starting to see Maxine Waters now in the news now, right? And she was the one that incited riots. The Democrats incited riots, and the Republicans said nothing. They had Trump's head. What was her name? Kathy Griffin had an image of Trump's bloody head where she decapitated him. They had videos of Trump, like skits of Trump being murdered, being assassinated, and nothing happened to them. They were inciting violence. They said to attack Republicans wherever you see them. They banned Republicans from restaurants. They were kicking them out. Black Lives Matter, Antifa. And another crazy thing, I was listening to the news yesterday, and they're like defending Antifa. I'm going to make a video on that. How the Democrats are defending Antifa, and they threw Black Lives Matter under the bus. Now you're starting to hear that Black Lives Matter was the ones that was at the Capitol, not Antifa. They're telling you it wasn't Antifa. It was the Boogaloo crew or whatever they call it, right? So they're defending terrorists. They're defending Antifa, and Antifa marked it. They tagged walls this past summer. They burned down businesses, and they got away with that. But now all the Democrats, the media, even Fox News is merging together that says Trump incited riots and insurrection. See, so I give the Democrats props, man, because they're united. Even though you have individuals that may disagree, they are still united. And if they want something done, they get it done. The Republicans, on the other hand, they tuck their tails between their legs and hide in a corner and submit to the Democrats. So feedback and tell me what you think until next time. I'm fearless.